Time travelers caught on camera. This photo was snapped in 1941 at the reopening ceremony for the South Fork Bridge in British Columbia. If you look carefully, on the right-hand side you can see an unusually dressed man in what appears to be modern clothing, sporting sunglasses at a time when most were wearing hats and smart jackets. Many argue this is a time traveler, while others have countered that he's simply a man with a fashion sense ahead of his time. Either way, it's still a wildly popular photo and a great one too in our mind. This photo comes from the 1962 World Cup and shows the celebrations as the Brazilian team lifts the trophy. If you look closely though, you'll see in the bottom center of the image what looks like someone with a mobile phone snapping a photo of the event. Could this be a time traveler as well? Bit odd to think someone in the future might have a flip phone, but then they have been making a comeback recently and we know folding phones are about to be big too. This image from 1943 apparently shows British factory workers escaping to the seaside for a break during the midst of wartime. The clothes and beachwear of most people certainly fit the era, but in the center of a frame appears to be a man dressed like Mr. Bean checking his mobile phone. Or maybe it's a time travel device? This image from 1905 appears to show the usual happenings of the time, including workers and a banana boat delivering its goods. However, if you look near the edge of the boat you can spy a man in a white shirt with what appears to be a mohawk-style haircut. A very unusual haircut for the time and possible proof of a time traveler. Film footage captured during the recording of Charlie Chaplin's 1928 silent film, The Circus, appears to show a lady dressed all in black, wearing a hat and walking around the set talking on her mobile phone. The footage is a little iffy, as is the idea that anyone could be talking on a mobile device in the 1920s. A couple of years ago, an ancient mummy was unearthed by archaeologists digging in Mongolia. At the time, it was suggested the funky-looking footwear she was wearing bore a striking resemblance to Adidas trainers. More evidence of a time traveler visiting ancient times? Investigation of the body dated it around 1,100 years old. That's one heck of a blast through the past. However, further unearthing showed the woman was more likely to have been a Turkic seamstress, which might explain the fresh kicks. She was found with an ancient clutch bag, a mirror, a comb, a knife and more. But no mobile phone. Another image of an out-of-place individual that people have latched onto as proof that time travel is a reality. This image dates back over 100 years and shows some smartly dressed Canadians sitting on the side of a hill. On the left-hand side though, sits a young man in what appears to be a t-shirt and shorts with ruffled hair. He was quickly referred to as the surfing time traveler due to how unusual his attire is. Others have suggested people in the photo appear shocked by his appearance, even pointing out the woman on the right who seems to be gesturing in his direction. Again, a bit of a stretch, as would a time traveler really go through time dressed like that? This photograph apparently shows a scene from downtown Reykjavik in 1943. In the heart of wartime, soldiers and sailors can be seen everywhere in the streets among civilians. The man circled though, appears to be on a mobile phone. In December 2008, the archaeologists of China claimed that they have removed an opening of a giant coffin which was believed to be a 400-year-old Siqing tomb that was undisturbed in Shaanxi County. But they were shocked after the soil from the coffin was removed because they found a small piece of metal which was shaped like a watch, and the time on it frozen at 10:06. Swiss was engraved on the back. That girl taking a photo of Marilyn on her phone. This seems a very modern device for her time and looks like a phone. It's not like that she will put this picture on Instagram, but she surely have to tell people how she got the picture in the first place. If you think 1973 is the year that cell phones came out, think again. If this video is anything to go by, Martin Cooper was 35 years too late. This clip shows a group of gal pals walking by the camera, smiling. Seems normal enough, right? Except one of the gals walking by seems to be holding something next to her ear as she smiles and laughs. Many internet users think that she is a time traveler with a cell phone. Maybe she's on the phone with her future gal pals, letting them know that she made it to 1938 safely. Another possibility is that it's a hairbrush, or even a small handbag.